And almost 100 years later, this venue was built to house their next era. MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Up next, let's keep it in the NFC for this game between the San Francisco 49ers and the New York Giants. On the visiting sideline, look at the head coach of the 49ers. These guys playing one of those dreaded body clock games, making the long trip to the East Coast. Facing off with them here, Brian Daboll, head coach of the Giants. These guys no doubt happy to be back home after they took the loss on the road last week. All right, punter Thomas Morstead has the ball teed up. Kate Scott and Brock Hewitt up in the booth. And off we go for MetLife. Gunnar Olszewski now to return. He's brought down just inside the 25. So out come the Giants. Their first drive of the game coming up. They're led out by one of only a handful of quarterbacks, Brock, to eclipse 200 career starts. I know you covered him for a long time in Seattle. A 10-time Pro Bowl selection, Russell Wilson.
Your goal as a quarterback going into each and every season is to have a touchdown-to-interception ratio, Kate, of somewhere 2 to 3, and if you're great, 4 to 1. Anytime it's upside down like his outing last week, 2 touchdowns and 3 interceptions, you know that's not sustainable. It can lead to an awful lot of errors.
2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8. Well, as we see the names populating this injury report, partner, we recognize they've had to do some adjusting over the course of the season as key contributors have gone down.
And this, right here, this is where fan favorites and surprise superstars are born, Kate. From guys having to step in as a result of these injuries. You never root for players to miss time and go down, but you'll always root for the guys filling in, who are getting their shot to make their name and contribute when it really matters.
And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
First down. First and 10.
Here's Tracy on first down. Winning their full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one. Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10.
Wilson.
The 37-yard line.
Dump off caught by his back. They're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12.
3rd down and 12.
Wilson now from the gun. Lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Hicks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. But it does force a 4th down.
In punt formation.
Secures this at the 17. The coverage team is there as he feels it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. So here come the 49ers for their opening drive. They're led out by the 4th-year passer out of Iowa State, Brock Purdy.
I think we could give him a pass from last week because they still found a way to win, and that's the ultimate job of a quarterback. With those interceptions, that's not what we're used to seeing out of him week to week. The 2 touchdowns, though, well, that's the bar he wants to hit each and every time out.
His first throw is an interception. Devon Holland comes up with it. And the Giants take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
The Giants take over first and 10.
On the handoff, this is Tracy. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. They gain 14 on the play. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
Giants, first down.
From the red zone now. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Turner again to Tracy. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
Brought down back at the 16-yard line.
Russ now from the gun. Got a man and Neighbors has it. He's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal.
15 yards. And the Giants, first down.
Tracy can't push it across. They make the stand. Looks like they might have stopped him a little bit behind the line, too.
Taken down
Thankfully, not a big loss last play. They're at the 2, 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal. At the 2-yard line.
From the gun, it's Wilson. And this is incomplete. Could have been a touchdown, but all it is now is a third down.
Robinson, incomplete. It's now 3rd and goal.
Shotgun snap for Wilson. Dumped off to his running back. And he's going to be stopped. 3rd goal winds up losing yardage. And now, Brock, will they challenge them again on 4th and goal? Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it. On 4th down, Wilson. Going deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And that's 49ers football.
That is such a gut punch as a quarterback. You put in so much work to get down near the goal line. And then you've got to take care of the football. You can't be reckless with the ball. Those defenders are looking to knock it free, and that's exactly what they did, keeping points off the board.
Second drive coming up for this 49ers offensive unit. And as they take the field, Brock, they got to be thankful that interception didn't cost them. Still scoreless here.
I like how you say they. I think the quarterback in particular
Yep.
right, loves a chance to have in golf a breakfast ball or a mulligan, another opportunity to flush that first drive away.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. First play of the drive lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down. On target to his back. Here's Christian McCaffrey. And they hit big there on that 2nd down. Let's see if this play holds up or not, though. We've got a penalty flag down. You don't get too many plays of that size in a game, and that flag takes away one of them. Pretty throwing here on 1st. Finds his man. It's Ricky Pearsall. Racing down the left side. And they're going to have it all the way down to the 25.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
On the move, headed right. Oh, stiff arm. And he's forced down bounds after picking up about 7.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. On 3rd and short, McCaffrey. And the run will not work. He is shot to the line. This is going to be 4th and short. So the field goal team stays sidelined. They're going to go for this. They'll go. It's McCaffrey. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers capitalize on that turnover and take the lead. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. So great work by the running back there, Brock. He saw a little bit of space, took advantage, and he took it all the way for 6.
So good, Kate. You'll hear running back coaches say this, slow to and then explode through. And that's exactly what he did. Slow to the hole, but explodes for the touchdown.
Jake Moody on for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the 49ers will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Giants nothing.
It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. On the return, here comes Olszewski. He's stopped on the run back of the 27. New York taking over once again. The offense heading out. And they know they let points slip away with that fumble in the red zone, Brock. They're looking to get him back here. First down, here's Russ. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. And it sets up 2nd down. From the gun, it's Tracy. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. 1st and 10 from the 41.
That's good for a Giants first down.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. It's his running back. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
That's another Giants first down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
They'll run it with Devin Singletary. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
9. Here's Wilson to the air. It's caught right side by Johnson. And this one only manages a yard before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
And time runs out before they get the snap off. That's the end of 1. 7-0 is our score. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this. Welcome back. We'll begin this second quarter with the Giants in possession. They've been moving it well, but face a 3rd down here. Wilson now. It's on target to Johnson. And he's going to get this down to the 9, and that puts him in goal to go. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Giants first down. First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. So the incompletion on 1st. Here's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
And that's incomplete. We've got a flag down, and there was contact, but is this going to go against the offense? So they had the incompletion, but the defense decides they'd rather take the penalty and the yards and play that down again. Defense bringing in a 5th DB, 3rd and goal. Throwing is Wilson. Complete on 3rd and goal.
There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on 3rd down. But that's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series and don't put the ball in harm's way.
The kick by Gano is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
And this drive will start inside the 25. The 49ers are headed back out on offense as we get a look at Christian McCaffrey. And midway through the season, you can see he's pacing the NFL running backs and receiving touchdowns. A real versatile player for them on offense. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Hoping to head in the right direction and save this drive early. Here's 2nd and 13. Play action now with Purdy. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Devon Holland comes up with it. And this is going to be a New York touchdown. It's a pick 6. Well, we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock, but how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about it with receivers, right, getting vertical right away after making a catch. Same thing for these defenders when they make the pick. They secure the football, sure, but instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
Gano's point after is good. And the Giants push their lead to 3. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Lindo to return it. Stiff arm success. And he's take this to the 28 before going down. The 49ers headed back out on offense as we get another look at Brock Purdy. San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. After the pick, Purdy back to the air. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. 2nd and 10, still at the 28. Back now, pressure on its way. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line. That tackle made by the rookie from Penn State. 3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. On 4th down, looks like 49ers sending out Thomas Morstead now to punt. And it ends up a good return for him. Up past their own 40. Now here comes the New York offense. And the last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Wilson on 1st and 10. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Has a man on target to Johnson. He's going to have this one down to the 28. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Ross is going to cook here. Avoids the sack. They really need some chunk yardage here on 2nd down. Wilson. Working the sideline. Oh, he got it. Drug the feet. That's a catch. Let's see what they went with on 3rd down. Wilson now from the gun. Escapes the pocket. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. Well, most drives should end right there, but they beat the defense and converts on 3rd and 17. First down from the red zone. Fires right away, but incomplete. 2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. A give to Tracy up the middle. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. And the 49ers in a nickel set. 3rd down coming.
3rd and 10.
Now they'll throw out of the gun. And the defender comes away with it. That's the Amendola.
Not a lot of one-play swings bigger than that one right there. That throw looked destined for 6. Instead, it's intercepted by the defense. The only way to get bigger is if he somehow returned it 100-plus yards for 6 the other way. But what a gigantic swing of emotion.
The San Francisco offense headed out to take over. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. On the ground, begin the drive with McCaffrey. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap for Purdy. He misfired on that one. It's behind his man.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
On 3rd down, Purdy. And that one's too far in front of him, so now they're facing 4th down. Thomas Morstead heading back out for the punt. Fair catch called for and made at the 35-yard line. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Here come the Giants, ready to take over again on offense. And a nice drive last time out, Brock, squandered by that interception. So I think they take a repeat of everything except that final play.
Brought down back at the 29-yard line.
Here we go, 2nd and very long. He doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up third down.
Incomplete. It's now third down and 16.
Shotgun snap for Wilson. He puts a man under it, deep down the middle. Who should have had another one there. Defense getting opportunity after opportunity to pick it off. The two in a row now have slipped away. Takes it into the 26. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense.
Return team.
So they're going to lose more yards on the illegal block in the back penalty than the return initially gained. McCaffrey running between the tackles. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a loss of a yard.
We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. From the gun is Purdy. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, it's an extra bonus.
And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Pick up a 5 on that play. And that's a 49er first down.
First down.
So it's the 2-minute warning here from MetLife. And it's the 49ers who have first and 10. Purdy setting up that play action. Right side, and that's secured by Kittle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. After a good pickup, they've got second and 4.
Second and 4.
From the 37. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. A big 34-yard pickup there. And it brings up a San Francisco first down. Off the play fake, Purdy. Taking a deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. Second and 10. It's going to be caught by his back, McCaffrey. And he's brought down at the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
They're going to throw it on third and long. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
It's one of those third down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
Mooney knocks it through, and that's going to tie us up just before halftime.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lot. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
On the return, here comes Olszewski. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Giants take over now late in this first half. And they'll have an even 40 seconds available to them, so expect to see at least a few plays here. Let's start on the ground here. Tracy. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Run loss of a yard to begin the drive. Here comes second and 11.
A loss of a yard. Brings up second and 11 at the 25-yard line.
Russ now from the gun. Short pass brought in. Fights off the tackle, but he lost the ball. He left the ball behind. He's fortunate to cover it himself, but the clock's still running as we count down to halftime.
You know what? Everybody on the field is going to make mistakes. The key is to clean that up as
Now we have a stoppage. No challenges inside of 2 minutes and a half, but the replay official wants to take another look at this on their own.
After review of the play,
The ruling on the field is reversed.
Take that fumble away. The officials overturn the call and say he was down. So they managed to keep possession. They've got 3rd and short now. From the gun, it's Wilson. He's going to push one deep down the right. Oh, and he can't follow through. He had the deep shot for a moment, Brock, but he bobbled it and drops it. The Giants are set to punt. Starts his return from the 23. And that return's going to leave him enough time to squeeze in 2 plays here if they want before the half. This drive starts with barely any time left. 13 seconds in the half. Purdy on 1st down. Completed over the middle. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Just before halftime, we get a timeout, take it. 1 play in, and already they're close to midfield. He's back to throw. He lets one fly deep downfield. His final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Hope you all had a happy and safe Halloween. Thanks to those of you who dressed up as the Octobox or the Witching Hour for the holiday. But the calendar now reads November, so let's get into the highlights. Our tour around the NFL starts now at legendary Lambeau Field. It's the Packers at home to take on Carolina. And let's watch Josh Jacobs. He gets a seal here and a seal here, and off he goes. From there, why don't we go out to the space city of Houston, looking in on the Texans as they host the Denver Broncos. And it's the Pro Bowl wide receiver from a year ago, Nico Collins. He's going to find an opening down the field and pull this one in. 52 yards, touchdown. Lastly, let's go to Nashville. It's the Titans hosting the LA Chargers. And it's the rookie, the #1 pick in the draft, Cam Ward. A 17-yard touchdown pass. The Titans move back to within a game of 500 at 4-5 with this win. One final look at the rest of the scores from week number 9 with Cleveland, the Jets, Philly, and Tampa Bay all on the midseason bye. Meanwhile, in our game, we expected a tight one, and we got it, all even at the break. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
To return it. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The 49ers are headed back out on offense as we get a look at Christian McCaffrey. And you can see with the stats there, such a weapon for this offense to utilize week in, week out. 49ers to the line, 1st and 10. Play action now with Purdy. Throws there for Sky Moore. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stops. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
As he was trying to make something happen. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of 2nd down. Another try following the sack. He puts some power on a deep one left. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down. Looking out of the gun, it's Purdy. Underneath it goes, catch made by the running back. And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day one install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
And they take him down right along the 30. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Stick into the air here. It's Purdy. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it 40 yards or reset the downs. On the counter, McCaffrey. And they fought their way through to stop him behind the line. It's going to be 4th now and less than a yard. Now we have a momentary stoppage for an injured Giant as they get somebody out there to tend to him. Field goal would have been 49 yards, Brock, but they want to go for this instead. They stick with McCaffrey. And he can't get the push they needed. They hold him at the line and send him packing after a turnover on downs. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Shotgun snap, a gift to Tracy. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Michael Williams there to haul him down.
A gain of a yard. Brings up
Ross off the play fake. Complete left side to Robinson. And will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Hands off to Tracy. We'll cobble together a yard there. Luke Martin making that play. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's Tracy once more. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mocked up, too. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
It's now 3rd and 8.
Here's Wilson to the air. Throw right side is caught by Robinson. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. They're now set for 1st and 10. Staying between the tackles with Tracy. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. 4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
Wilson now from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he's down very close to that first, but looks like he is stopped just in time after a gain of 4.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Wilson throwing 3rd and 1. That's into the hands of Singletary. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. But the effort still sets him up with a 1st and goal.
15 yards. That's another New York Giants.
And they will score. Touchdown, New York. The Giants grab the lead on their first series of the half. Russell Wilson with the touchdown. Just a great effort there from him, Brock, to take it upon himself, embrace the initiative, and turn that drive into 6.
You know, Kate, there was a day when you were watching Steve Young, Randall Cunningham, and that felt like a bonus touchdown. But that's not today. It feels like every quarterback's got to be able to score, be a dual threat on the ground. It's part of an offense every single team relies upon.
Gano for the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Giants break that tie and now lead by 7. We'll get a stoppage here. Looks like there's a Giant in some discomfort following that play. Here's Wishnowski now to handle the kickoff. Rindo to return it. And And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Now up comes the San Francisco offense. They'll look to knot up this game right now as they trail 17-10. San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Get set, get set. Watch out.
Play action now. Purdy. This is reeled in by Juwan Jennings. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
Handoff headed left to McCaffrey. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Get set.
Going run again with McCaffrey. He's out in the clear. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. New set of downs for him at the 38.
1st down, San Francisco.
Purdy on the play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. It's a sack on 1st down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on 2nd. Trying again following the sack. He's going deep this time. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play. And you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. That's incomplete left side.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on 3rd down than they did on 2nd. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
That one hits at the 6, but can't check up. It gets into the end zone for a touchback. Giants lining things up. 1st and 10. New York taking over once again. The offense heading out. They'll try to emphasize what it isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the 1st play. Things already looking a good bit tougher here. It is 2nd and 17 after the sack. 3 quarters in the books from this one. It's the Giants with the ball, trying to close out what would currently be a win. A lot of work to do as that sack makes this a tough 2nd and 17. Russ is going to cook here. Swing pass here for Singletary. And this one does not go far.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get on the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep them short of the sticks.
Now Wilson on 3rd and long. He puts some air under it deep down the left. Well, they had the look. Certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down. They'll bring out the punter here. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Has it at the 37. And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory. So here come the 49ers on offense. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
That tackle made by the rookie from Penn State.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards. I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets two. It could have gone the other way.
No connection on the last play, and out third down. Back to throw. Here's Purdy. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. The 49ers are lined up in punt formation. And they get to this one inside the 10. Looks like they stopped it right at the 9-yard line. The Giants offense all set to get started. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner. So hopefully this one has some better legs to it. Wilson on 1st and 10. Deep shot doesn't quite work out. That's an incomplete pass.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
Okay, left side. Here's Robinson. Trying to find his way back to the middle, but he stopped after a yard. Only a yard from that time, so now 3rd and 9.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
Shotgun snap for Wilson. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up. Their punter making his way out now. Picked up at the 38. And good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory. The 49ers back on offense and set to take over. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. And that is exactly what they were after, Brock. A good 8-yard run there on 1st down. Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Robinson on the inside give. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10.
1st down, 49.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. Has him on the quick hitter. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give the quarterback a chance.
Tackle made at the 10, 1st and goal coming up.
I think we've all become very accustomed, and I'll raise my hand and saying these tight ends are almost like bona fide receivers, big receivers. They show you right there, when they can be powerful blockers, it can make a huge difference in a run game.
53, 18.
They'll run here. It's McCaffrey. And this is brought to a halt pretty early at about the 8. It's a gain of 2 on the play. Still some work to do on 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Standing tall, they keep him out of the end zone. 2 yards on the pickup, and that brings up 3rd and goal from the 7. From the gun is Purdy. And they're going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers now trail by just a point in the fourth. George Kittle, the touchdown. So a chance to tie it up again here in the fourth. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the fourth. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. On the return, here comes Olszewski. He's brought down just inside the 25. The Giants about to get to work on offense. They're headed out there after just watching their lead disappear, but going off of that, an opportunity does exist now for an immediate answer.
And I'm going to say the quiet thing out loud here, Kate. There is a part of this offensive group that just loves this opportunity. They get the chance right now to answer, and not just that, but possibly come up with a game-winning drive.
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. That's going to add some distance onto this upcoming third down.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
He'll throw it. He's going to loft one deep to the left. He's got it at the 30. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset. So flip the field, folks. It's 1st and 10 inside of enemy territory now. Singletary from the pistol. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
From the gun, it's Wilson. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6.
A gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Back to throw. Can't find anyone open. He's forced to throw it away.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and 3rd downs critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, the coach wants to see them convert those.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Giants holding on to a field goal lead. Here's Wishnowski now to handle the kickoff. Lindo to return it. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The 49ers headed back out on offense as we get another look at Brock Purdy. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. Back to throw. Into the hands of Kittle. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the first down.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Here he is to throw. And he got there in time. He's taken down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Setting up to pass. Finding McCaffrey with the dump off. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the first down.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
He'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. So that's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. 2 timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's 1st and 10. We'll look to throw it. That's Morrow the catch out left. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Again, it's Brock Purdy. That one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it's going to be 3rd and short coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Here comes play number 8 of the drive, 3rd and 1. On 3rd and short, McCaffrey. And he's in, and that's a touchdown. And with almost no time left, he just likely won them this game. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
Now a crucial point after to stretch the lead beyond a field goal. And it's good, so they take the lead, and the extra point buys them some breathing room. A field goal does not tie it now. It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. On the return, here comes Olszewski. He lost the football. He dodged a turnover there on the return. He stopped on the run back to the 27.
Awareness. So critical in so many phases of the game. And in this phase, in the special teams phase, it's not just hitting blocks and clearing the lane, but in this case, recognizing the fumble and most importantly, keeping that possession.
On 1st down, it's Wilson. It's caught right side by Johnson. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Officials signaling timeouts. We've got whistles. Time left for 1 snap. And while we all know the odds are low, it's not impossible that they find a way to score. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So it's a win for the visiting 49ers. Brock, I know you know this firsthand. All the way across the country. Feels like you're playing in the morning. You played in a lot of these. That is not an easy thing to do what they just did.
And you know what, Kate? You look back, even like the Niners of the 80s, those really good teams, they struggled in these 10 a.m. kickoffs on their body clock. You know who changed it? Pete Carroll. Pete Carroll and the Legion of Boom said enough's enough. If you're good enough and we build up enough talent, we can also end this mystique or this problem of that early kick.
So that's it for us here. Brock Huard, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the 49ers as we say so long from New York.